Welcome back to the channel, guys. Shiba Inu is back in the spotlight, and this time it's thanks to a jaw-dropping 2,000% spike in its burn rate. On Tuesday, the SHIB community watched as over 20 million tokens were burned in a single day. That's 20 million coins permanently removed from circulation. Naturally, this sudden surge in burns is fueling speculation. Is SHIB gearing up for a big price pump? More on that in just a moment. BTCC is a crypto exchange with some great benefits. There's no VPN or KYC needed. It's been around for 13 years. You can also get access to over 300 cryptocurrencies and up to 500x leverage. Plus, there's bonuses. For example, there's the 10% deposit bonus. And you can get bonuses all the way up to $10,055. You can check out my referral link down in the description below. And if you want to research this more, or if you're ready to get started, again, you can find that link in the description down below. All right, so according to data from SHIB, a site that tracks Shiba Inu burns, the burn rate spiked by a staggering 2,061% on April 15th. That translated to 20.83 million SHIB tokens being sent to a null wallet, meaning they're gone for good. This burn mechanism is meant to reduce SHIB's massive circulating supply, which is one of the reasons many believe the coin has struggled to gain real momentum over the years. Now, still, not everyone is convinced. A well-known Wall Street commentator who goes by Wall Street Bets on Twitter pointed out that despite the burns, SHIB's total supply hasn't really budged much. And as of now, we're seeing SHIB still around 584.37 trillion tokens in circulation. So while the burns sound impressive, it might take a lot more before we see a real scarcity impact the price. Now, despite that, excitement is building in the SHIB community. One of the most followed voices, SHIB Knight, had posted that a new pump wave is loading. According to him, if SHIB can break above 1238, it could trigger a bull run. That has traders watching closely, hoping for a breakout that could send SHIB soaring. But here's the twist. Even with all this buzz, SHIB's price has actually slipped. As of now, we're seeing it sitting right around 1197. That's down nearly 3% in the past 24 hours. It briefly touched 1239, but also hit a low of 1182. So what gives? And well, part of the reason might lie in SHIB's network activity. According to a recent analysis, the number of daily active addresses has dropped hard. And that's not a great sign. Just a couple of months ago, in mid-February, there were around 13,436 active addresses daily. And now, that number has fallen all the way to 2,948. That's a 78% crash. This kind of drop signals fading interest and lower user engagement, both of which can lead to price stagnation or even a downturn. The drop in address activity might also be tied to a decrease in TVL, which is total value locked. That's on SHIB's Layer 2 network. And TVL measures how much money is tied up in DeFi projects on a network. Back in December, SHIB's network had a TVL peak of $6 million. And now it's less than a third of that. Fewer users plus less money locked up. That equals bearish vibes. So now let's talk a little bit more about the charts. SHIB is hovering near resistance at the descending trend line on its daily chart, right around the middle Bollinger Band. If it can push through and flip that level, analysts say it could target the upper Bollinger Band and begin reversing the downtrend. That's the optimistic view. The RSI, which currently sits at 48, which is neutral. So we're not seeing major buying or selling pressure right now. It's more like the market is waiting to make its move. And on a more short-term note, the 4-hour chart shows a glimmer of hope. If SHIB can break past the upper trendline resistance, it could defy the current bearish outlook and start moving up again. But overall, the combination of lower network activity, fading interest, and stagnant price action has many traders cautiously watching from the sidelines. The burn rate might be impressive, but it's not yet clear if it's enough to ignite a true price rally. So while SHIB might have a pump wave loading, it still has some work to do before it takes off. Whether it's just more meme hype or the start of a real breakout, only time will tell. So Yeah, let me know what you guys think about this. Share your thoughts with us down in the comments below. You can also, again, find that link to BTCC in the description. And also, you can find me over on Blue Sky. I'm trying to work my way to 40 followers. Be greatly appreciated if you do drop a follow over there. I'm at Crypto Atlas. The link is in the description. And I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you to my Patreon supporters as well as my YouTube members. God bless, and we'll see you in the next episode.